Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of Recruiting Reality. And typically, we're pairing hot topics in the entertainment industry with some helpful recruiting tips. But in our new series, All Things Hirewell, we are diving into different functions of Hirewell and giving you some deeper insight. And today, we're going to talk about all things corporate functions. So, Liz, could you introduce our guest and tell us a little bit how the show's going to go?
Absolutely. I'm so excited to introduce today's guest because he and I work very closely together. We're on the same team here at Hirewell Corporate Functions. You all probably recognize his face because, yes, he is LinkedIn famous. He is our LinkedIn influencer, Vincent Babcock. If you will just tell us a little bit about yourself, your recruiting experience, and then what we do on our team every single day.
Absolutely. Super excited to be here. So thank you for that. Also, I hate the term LinkedIn influencer, but that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, so I have been in recruiting for, I guess, a little over 4 years now, mainly focused in accounting and finance, and then joined Hirewell in April of 2022. So I just hit my 2 year mark, which is
Happy
exciting.
anniversary.
You. But yeah, so a little bit about me. Married, I have two dogs. And yeah, so corporate functions, recruiting, we're really focused on HR, administrative, accounting and finance, and then legal, which, we're recruiting attorneys now. So literally just about
Mm-hmm.
anything that doesn't fall within our other couple of buckets. We're seeing a really big uptick in like accounting and finance roles. Liz,
Mm-hmm.
would you agree? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
a good accountant right now is in very high demand and they could probably get 3 to 4 offers if they're looking. So we kicked off a couple cool searches this week with a new CFO in Chicago, a couple
Mm-hmm.
like controllers. So a lot of cool stuff going on within those buckets. And then also some attorney searches we've just kicked off. So really seeing, HR is still a little bit down and recruiting, recruiting
Yep.
recruiters has been a little bit lower. We're seeing some contract stuff come in, but I feel like the market's still on the uptick. It's still
Mm.
coming back slowly. But yeah, and
I
then
agree.
yeah.
I feel like too recently, doesn't it feel like we're seeing more operations roles? I think those have been falling
Yeah.
kind of under corporate functions as well, director of ops, operations manager. And much like if you tuned in to our episode last week where Emily chatted about go to market, we also recruit nationally. So a couple of those searches that Vincent mentioned that we've got going right now aren't just, Chicago based, but we've got one in New Jersey. We've got a couple happening just in other parts of the US. So all of the teams on Hirewall can recruit nationally and internationally, like Emily was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your guys' breakdown right now between like those interim or contract roles versus full time?
Great question. I feel like it's probably interim, like contract stuff. It's probably like 20% to 80 maybe. It just depends on like the client need, but like we're seeing an
Mm-hmm.
uptick for sure in like contract like to
Hmm.
hire. I think
Mm-hmm.
because companies too, with the layoffs and everything, like they want to make sure they have the need full time. Like maybe there's a project going on, they don't know when exactly it will end. So the contract to hire is a good option. Like, hey, maybe this will take 3 months, maybe it takes six, or maybe it turns into a
Mm-hmm.
full-time job, but instead of just hiring too many people and then having, lay people off and be all over LinkedIn and getting, bad reputations on
Yeah.
LinkedIn, I feel like it's been
Yeah,
kind of an interesting shift in the last year or so for our team specifically.
Yeah. I feel like
I
that's a
completely
general
agree.
industry trend that we're seeing more contract, temp, contract to hire, interim, whatever words you want to use. Those roles are
Mm-hmm.
kind of on the uptick.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So if you are in a hiring position and you want to work with either me or Vincent on any corporate functions role, definitely reach out. But Shania, why don't you segue us into our entertainment topic?
Yeah, so Vincent, typically whatever our topic is, we have a really fun like entertainment tie-in, something that's current and happening. But since we have you here, we want to know what has been your favorite entertainment thing, whether that's a show, a movie, a trend. What's been all things Vincent for entertainment recently?
My favorite show of all time, and I quote probably 5 times a day, is The Office. Um,
Can confirm. Oh God, look at the cup I have today.
I literally
That's
have,
Wow.
perfect. That wasn't even on purpose.
I don't have it here, but this is what I
Oh my
set my
gosh.
cups on. Lakeland buys me all this,
Oh my gosh.
I
Yep.
love it.
and then like literally I have they're over there, but I have bobbleheads. Like The Office is
Love.
like if you follow me on LinkedIn, I probably post 3 GIFs a week of Michael or Kevin or Dwight.
I love that.
I feel like there's a Michael for every recruiting scenario, so it just works out great.
That is so true. And also, is it GIFs or is it GIFs? Because I really think this whole time I've been saying GIFs.
I say GIF.
I was gonna say GIF, to be honest.
I don't know. GIF makes me think of the peanut butter, but these are the hard pressing questions we talk about on Recruiting Reality.
It's an embarrassing amount of times I've seen that show. Like, but it's kind of, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but they say like it's like feel good shows. Like when you watch it, you just feel like safe. And I
Yes.
swear like that's true. Like if it's on, like I don't even have to be watching it. Like I'm in a better mood. I don't know how to explain it other than
I
that.
love that. It offers psychological safety. We shockingly have not yet done an episode connecting The Office to anything. This is our first mention of The Office. So, in your honor, we will think of an episode that we can connect to The Office once we wrap up this All Things Hirewell series.
Yeah, just let me know. I can probably, like I said, I can quote almost every episode. So like give me a scenario, I could probably tell you like what season, what episode, like the time.
Okay, we'll make it happen.
That'll be perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much, Vincent, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to know all things corporate functions, and thanks for just taking the time out of your day.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.